Hey there, everyone, it's Jason. And if you're like me, I bet you're getting ready for Agile Midwest 2018. So we thought we'd take a few minutes here and tell you a little bit about a few of the things going on at the Agile Midwest conference for 2018. Now, every year, we get a lot of questions about what is this open space? So we have an open space the day before our programmed conference, which for 2018 will be on Wednesday, August 29th. So you say, what is this open space thing? So, because it's like you look at our website, it says open space. That's all it really says. And so, what open space is it's a self organized pre conference. And again, the date is August 29th, 2018. Now, by self organized, what that means is that those of us that are interested in open space, which is everyone who attends the conference, you're invited to attend, we're going to arrive on the morning of August 29th. We are going to self-organize and we are going to create a conference very quickly that will run all day on Wednesday before the program conference you can read about on our website. So let me tell you how we're going to do that, because I know right about now, if you've never been to open space, you're like, yeah, right, Jason, there is no way you can pull that off. And I'm here to tell you, yes, we can, and yes, we have. So the first thing we do is everybody arrives after we have breakfast, and we all sit in a great big circle of chairs. We can all get together, and we can all basically kind of see each other, and we can talk about what we're going to do for the rest of the day. And here's an example. You can see a picture. This is what we did last year, where we're all sitting down there. We're kind of kicking it off, and we're talking about how open space works. So in our circle of chairs, the key activity that everyone has an opportunity to participate in is to create what we call the marketplace. So the marketplace is a bunch of big cards, kind of like this, where basically anyone who wants to can, propose a topic. And in a moment, I'll tell you just about what those topics are. But this is where there will be some people there. Many of the organizers of Agile Midwest will be there. And we'll go up, we'll grab the microphone, and we'll say, well, my name's Jason, and today I'd like to talk about this topic. Or I have a question that I'd like to have a conversation about. Or I may even have an activity that I want to share for people to learn about it and maybe even get some feedback on it. So those are the kind of things that go in the marketplace. So again, we'll create the circle, everyone goes up, and again, what happens in that marketplace? And we may have things like activities, maybe different activities, facilitation exercises. We may have an activity, someone may go up and say, let's just have a discussion about this topic. And in that case, that person and people interested will meet at a set time in a location at the conference center, and we'll have a discussion on that topic. And maybe even, since I know we've got some great people in the St. Louis community that are into games and learning games, I think we'll have a few of those. So that's what will happen. And of course, up front, I really can't tell you what the details are, because we all don't know until we all show up there on Wednesday morning, August 29th. However, I do know some of you said that you need some details so you can get approval to attend our open space. Like your boss isn't going to let you go to a conference where, we're just going to hang out all day. Nah, so I thought I'd give you some samples. So I'm going to be there, and of course, everyone knows I got stuff. So first and foremost, here's something I'm going to offer. So here's a book. This book, The Advantage by Patrick Lencioni. So we have a fun activity you can use for team chartering, where you talk about, as a team, what makes your team smart, what makes your team healthy, and what makes your team maybe customer focused. These are things that are important for all teams, including Agile teams. And what you'll then do is you'll figure out if these are the things that in the book by Patrick, smart guy, he says that we need to focus on. How do we do that? So we'll do a little learning activity where we sort different activities or different characteristics, like team members trusting each other. That sounds like, I think that's something that would be a healthy team, because they trust each other. Here's this idea of people like working here. I think that's healthy too. Here's this idea that the schedules and deadlines are well documented. I think that's smart. So we'll go over that activity, and we'll explain how you can use this to actually charter a team and write working agreements. So it's actually a whole workshop. So you can come check that out. That will be at Open Space. Since I'm in a giving mood, here's one that we just did at the big Agile 2018 conference. Called Deal Me In. It's an activity where you design a dashboard working as a team. So imagine you get a scenario like this, like I need to maintain capacity between sustaining my legacy platform and building a new one. How do you measure that? Like what should be on your dashboard? So as a team, you'll pick one of these, and then you'll play with these metrics cards, and you'll decide, well, how do I measure? So as a real life example, you can figure out, well, if I'm really converting to a new platform, I would sure hope that my performance analytics of my applications get better, because that's probably why I'm replatforming. So you might want to measure that. Or I might want to measure how many systems have I migrated to that new platform. So am I getting return on my investment? So what you'll do in this workshop, because this doesn't seem too hard, right? But here's the problem. There's a lot of metrics out there. Here's 100 to choose from. So what you'll do is you'll learn how to prioritize where to measure where it makes the most sense. That's fun, right? Okay, so activities, those are things I'm going to offer, and I know there's others out there. And if you haven't heard enough yet to join us for Open Space, I got some more, because I know we're going to have some great conversations that I just know a few people are going to offer to have a great conversation at Open Space and talk about, like this one. How to scale Agile. Don't quite know. So, but anyways, come check us out for that one. Or, since it's Open Space, it wouldn't be Open Space without this topic. What is no estimates? And how do you do it? And why should you do it? And maybe why should you change how you estimate? Because maybe estimates are right, maybe they're wrong, maybe there's ways we can get better. So that's what happens at Open Space. So we hope you join us. And if all of this hasn't been enough to convince you to come to Open Space, here's our greatest hits video from last year, which was shot real time, based upon, and it's a montage of all the fun and activities we had as part of our pre-conference Open Space at Agile Midwest. So we hope Midwest. So we hope we'll see you on Wednesday, August 29th, Open Space. Help us get the conference started. And then, of course, the following day on Thursday, August 30th, we'll have our programmed conference, which you can read about on our website, agilemidwest.org. Again, my name's Jason. Hope we'll see you at Agile Midwest 2018.